Maayong adlaw, kumusta? Ben from Philippines Xtremes, coming to you from about Cordova, just outside of Cebu City, Philippines. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you about why I took the leap of faith and moved 7,000 miles across the world to change my life and my situation. Now, there's so many different reasons, but some of the benefits are just being around somebody younger, especially if you're an older guy like I am. Being around somebody who is full of life and vibrant and young and exciting rubs off on you. And you come here and it's just completely different. You're living around animals, you're living around palm trees, and everything is so vastly different and stimulating that all of the stagnicity of this, is that a word? I don't know. All of the stagnant kind of environment that you are accustomed to just erodes. And you come here and there's, trike drivers and there's people milling around and they're friendly and happy and greeting you, and nothing reminds you. Everything here doesn't remind you of anything there. And you move forward and you move past all of the boring lot that you have settled into that you don't even realize that was bogging you down so severely. So for me, it has freed up my mind to think about other things. I don't have to worry about things in the news. I don't have to think about all of the political and the drama. And I come here and I mill around the malls, and buying donuts is an experience and it's fun, and everything is just completely new and completely different. And it's a phenomenal realization that you don't have to be living the way that you're living there. So was it a gamble to pack up everything, sell off everything, and come across the world? Of course it was. You never know. And for Lily and I, we had both come to the point where we had exhausted all our options. We were looking towards people in different kind of mediums, websites and groups, and we both just kind of given up on it. And then somehow we found each other, and it worked out phenomenally. And a lot of guys are sitting at home and they're sitting in front of their computer and they're watching videos and they're wishing, that they could have something like this too that they see online. And you don't really realize that there's a danger in that. I mean, you could be here having fun and burning your mouth on French fries and laughing in the mall with someone who is just living in the moment. We do silly things. We're always having a good time, laughing, making videos like this. So we have a lot of fun. And you could be having a lot of fun too. As you're sitting at home, the days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by, and next thing you know, a year has gone by, and you haven't done anything to change your situation. Now, that can be a danger as you're not getting any younger and your life is just fading off into the ether. You don't want to find yourself losing your ability to experience different things. And yeah, you're going to have a lot of naysayers and people are going to be trying to deter you from living for yourself. But you got one life to live, and why not live it the way that you want to be living it? Why not live it around people and things that can fulfill you. It's a short existence that we have, and a lot of people cheat themselves out of fulfillment for societal norms and for stigmas and all these things that inhibit us from doing what we know we want to do. So let me get home so we can have a face-to-face talk and I can give you solutions to these problems in a way that you can change your life for the better. So remember earlier when I was talking about how I had exhausted all my options when I was looking for someone to take this 7,000 mile leap of faith? Um, I had exhausted all my options, literally, and I had pretty much given up. And in hindsight, I wish that I had known about Christian Filipina. I've met so many wonderful couples that have met through Christian Filipina, because what Christian Filipina does is it weeds out all that riffraff. And believe me, I went through a lot of riffraff. So if you're a guy who's looking for, someone who has like-minded beliefs, desires, faith in God, Christian Filipina starts you off on the right foot, because everybody on there has the same intentions and desires as you. They're looking for someone who is serious about relationships, just like you are. So I really recommend you signing up for Christian Filipina and saving yourself all that headache. So check out the link below that I'm putting up there in the description. There'll be more information, and you do yourself a huge favor by joining with Christian Filipina and starting your journey towards love, because, man, let me tell you, it's not easy doing it on your own. And Christian Filipina has all the resources, all the information that you need, and it's really, really a huge benefit to you. So, guys, you're sitting at home and you're living vicariously through these YouTube videos, and the only thing that is stopping you is your fears or the people in your life that are discouraging you from doing it. And really, whose life is it? Ask yourself that question. Whose life is it? And how much time do you have left? And what is going to benefit you by staying somewhere and living out the remainder of your life, not taking the plunge and the leap of faith? Yes, 7,000 miles is a huge leap of faith, and it can be a gamble. But if you go about it the right way, you can have exactly what I have and what all the other people that you watch online have. And there's no reason for you to remain stagnant in your home country, living a life where you just pay your bills, you go through the motions, you have no enjoyment, no fulfillment. I mean, when I was in the States, all I was doing was working, and I had no social life. And my son lived far away, so I rarely ever got to see him, if ever. And it was just, I just felt like a cog in the wheel. And here, you don't have to have that. As you saw in the content of this video, you're around someone who changes your whole perspective. The Philippines will change your entire perspective. Coming here was like a breath of fresh air. It was like a weight lifted off of my shoulders, and there's really no other option that I could have chosen that would have been such a benefit to me. And of course, there's negatives anywhere you live. There's going to be struggles and trials in any relationship, even, if it's a like-minded, faith-based bonding. Lee and I, we get along fantastic. We've only had like 2 or 3 arguments, and they were just really silly things. And That's kind of healthy, you know. When you argue, you get to see how the other person handles a problem. And she didn't get over dramatic. She didn't draw it out. I didn't scream and yell, you know. It's really a compatible kind of hookup, you know. And now we're, you know, on the journey towards, you know, having a child, and we're focused on that. And life is just night and day of what it was when I was at home. So should you take that leap of faith? Should you take that gamble, as they say, to come across the world, to take that risk? I think absolutely you should. But of course, you need to keep your perspective. You need to use common sense, and you need to stay grounded. Not everything is going to be exactly what you think it is. You see the videos, you see how, you know, the differences play out, and it's not always going to affect people the same way. But once you take that plunge and you fly clear across the world and you put yourself in a new and stimulating environment where everything around you reminds you of nothing. I mean, there's nothing here that reminds you of anything at home. As you saw in the video, we shop at, you know, a Filipino grocery store, and it's all Filipino products. There's nothing there that reminds me of anything in the States. Now, that's not to say that there aren't stores that do have those things. Everything is available to you here in the Philippines. That's the beauty of it. You choose your own adventure. You choose your own path towards happiness. And are you choosing that when you're at home, sitting stagnant, watching CNN or watching Fox News, and sitting in your easy chair, cracking a beer, and then later on in the evening, signing on YouTube and watching guys like me talk about how great their lives are? It's unfulfilling. So it's time for you to get up out of that easy chair. And really, it's not hard, guys. You know, if you're, you know, fearing getting out of that comfort zone, that's really not a comfort zone. That's a trap. And you will find comfort if you remove yourself from your comfort zone. There are so many different perspectives and so many layers to life that if you just sit there and you don't take that leap of faith, you're never going to find fulfillment. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And, you know, I'm just here to encourage people to live their best life, put their best foot forward. Don't cheat themselves out of opportunities and things that can make their journey in life better. And here, there's just so many options. You can help people, you can help yourself, you can help the ones you love and bond with and meet. You can help families and friends. And it's just so freeing to be able to have that ability. Whereas at home, what little you give isn't going to go very far, but what little you give here can move mountains. So hop on that plane, come over here, move some mountains, change your life. So don't forget to click on that link, Christian Filipina. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.
It sucks.
Sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about this crazy girl. Now, one of the things that we're making a video, and I waited it out, and I made a big, huge gamble, and I won. Well, it's true. I did. And then I will do all the work and put it together the best way that I can, and it's not time for you to play with toys. You're just sitting there acting like you're on drugs or something. Are you drunk?
I'm done.